here we are, and we've just arrived at the port of Dover after a rather hectic and difficult drive down because part of the M25 was closed and there were not many signs giving the right directions. But we've made it. At least we've made it to the port and we've checked in, and so now we're waiting to board the
teman-teman, hari ini kami akan pergi ke Paris ya. Dan kali ini kami ke Paris tidak lewat udara, tapi kami akan lewat laut ya. Karena lewat udara teman-teman ya banyak chaotic juga ya, banyak delay, banyak segala macam. Pokoknya pada saat sekarang ini agak sulit sekali. Tapi lihatlah kami sekarang, kami dengan kesulitan berjalan dengan banyak halangan, tetapi kita akan sampai juga dan kita akan nyebrang. Ikut kami terus di The Adventure of Fina and I, dan kami akan mengajak kalian ke Paris. Sampai jumpa di Paris.
So now we are pulling away from the port of Dover, and the ship's set off at about 10 minutes ago. Looking now at the English coast with the white cliffs over there. And then over there, you can just make out the French coast. And so a splendid morning dawns. We're looking eastwards now into the sunrise, and then over there is a P&O ferry. This way we're looking back towards England. We're looking towards now the west and other ships too. So here we are, and behind us to the south you can see the coastline of France. And so what do you think, Fina? Are you excited to be going across the sea?
Ya teman-teman ya, saya sangat excited sekali karena untuk yang sekian lama banget ya kita nggak naik perahu.
Well, exactly. It's quite a long time since we have been on a boat.
Yeah.
And went by air last time we went on holiday. But it's nice to go on a boat too because there's a bit more freedom, isn't there?
Yeah. Enak ya teman-teman ya, lebih bebas jalan kemana-mana dan kaki tidak terlalu capek, dan lebih dari itu juga kita nggak banyak antri teman-teman ya. Jadi perjalanan lebih menyenangkan dan lebih nyaman. Tapi kalau kita pakai pesawat terbang, antrinya lama banget, dan apalagi sekarang di Inggris itu sedang banyak sekali pekerja-pekerja yang tidak mau kembali bekerja di airline. Jadi banyak sekali cancellation ya teman-teman ya, dari British Airways banyak cancel holiday kan.
Well, exactly. Anyway, we're about to arrive in France, so we'll see you when we get to France.
Iya teman-teman, sampai jumpa setengah jam lagi kami sampai di Prancis, dan ternyata perjalanan hanya 2 jam ya, nggak 3 jam. Jadi 2 jam, jadi cepet ya, nggak terasa banget gitu ya. Sampai jumpa nanti.
Yo.
Teman-teman, kami sudah sampai di utara Paris. Bukan utara Paris, utara Prancis. Tim akan lebih menerangkan di mana kita berada.
Right, well, we're at a place in the northern part of France, and it's you can see the sign there, Air de Rély, which is like a cafe. Now, what is noticeable is that there are far fewer people on the auto route, because of course you have to pay here, which you don't in Britain, and therefore it's only kind of something that you do if you want to, get somewhere really quick, or in my case, or in our case, you want to be safer on an auto route instead of on the main road. So there are not many cars on it, which is actually very, very nice, although of course you have to pay. But yesterday, when we were going around London on M25, it was a nightmare. Simply because at one point everybody had to go off the motorway, but they don't tell you how to go back onto the motorway, in a 2 or 3 stops, and therefore it's complete really irritating. So I lost the way, and I was going different ways, and I started to go towards Southend because there were literally no signs, no sensible signs going. Maybe it was my fault, but surely, I mean, I think other people must have the same problem. So that is my gripe. But here in France, although you have to pay, it is very good motorway network. Okay, that's all I need to say for now.
Oke, teman-teman, ya itu tadi sedikit cerita tentang perjalanan kami dari England untuk menuju ke Dover, dan dari Dover sekarang ini kami ada di North Prancis. Kita tunggu cerita apa lagi nanti yang akan berada di Paris. Oke? Teman-teman, kami akan menuju ke Paris, nggak jauh lagi, baru aja tadi tim mengisi bensin. Oke, see you in Paris. Teman, kami atau tim sedang menyetir perjalanan ini, dan seperti kalian bisa rasakan atau mungkin tidak, bahwa nyetir di sini di sebelah kanan ya kan sayang? Setirnya di sebelah kanan, sangat berbeda dengan di Inggris, tapi ini dia ya. Nah teman-teman, ini kita harus bayar ya, seperti di Indonesia. Kalau kita ke tol itu kan harus bayar, jadi di sini juga kita akan bayar. Yuk kita lihat ya, nggak tahu berapa, kita lihat nanti. Teman-teman, nggak lama lagi kami akan sampai ke hotel kami ya. Lumayan sih, perjalanan cukup lama, tapi nggak sulit. Enjoy aja kali ya. Sementara cuaca bagus banget, jadi ya oke lah.
It's now about 10 to 8 on Thursday night, and basically Fina and I, we've been on the road now for about 24 hours. We've got to the hotel, we got there at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We had a short sleep, and then we set off again to a shopping centre in the car, not far from the hotel, and it's a big shopping centre, it's very nice.
What's the name?
Au Paris Nord, and it, Au Paris Nord means northern Paris, basically, in northern Paris, and so it's been a long day, and last night I didn't get very much sleep because we set off in the car at about 9 o'clock at night, and I drove practically all the way. I didn't drive all the way, and it was a very difficult drive because around London the motorway was closed, and the signs I've mentioned before did not indicate where to go, and it was very, very difficult to find the route. Eventually found it, and we didn't miss the boat. We caught the boat at about 5:30 this morning, went across the channel, which takes under 2 hours, to France, and then we drove down through France, roughly the same distance as we'd already travelled in England, and we arrived here in Paris, in a part of northern Paris, and so we are now ready to go to interesting places tomorrow. Possibly we might go to a place like the Tour Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower, or the Arc de Triomphe, or the Notre Dame Cathedral, the Cathedral of Notre Dame, and or Montmartre, the Artists' Quarter, all romantic places in this city of light, Paris. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video so far, and Fina and I, because Fina is actually taking the video today, she's tired, so but she's actually behind the camera at the moment, and so I'll say goodbye now. Fina will also say goodbye, and we'll see you soon.
Ya, teman-teman, karena saya sangat capek sekali, jadi saya tidak bisa jumpa dengan kalian semuanya. Karena memang perjalanan sangat melelahkan sekali ya, dan seperti yang tim sudah ceritakan, ketika dia menyetir dari England itu jalannya tutup. Jadi ya saya benar-benar capek sekali. Tapi teman-teman, besok kami akan penuh dengan semangat sekali untuk membagikan tempat-tempat menarik di Paris. Walaupun kami sudah beberapa kali di Paris, tetapi Paris selalu menarik buat kami, buat saya dan tim, karena melihat